मेरे पास कोई ट्यूशन का सपोर्ट नहीं था, कोई फाइनेंशियल बैकअप नहीं था, पर मेरे पास एक सपना था। आई स्टार्टेड प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर सिविल सर्विसेज विदाउट एनी कोचिंग. आई थॉट आई कुड नॉट मेक इट. I was in dire need of a financial backup because I had to support my family and myself. कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि आप गांव में रहते हैं, छोटे कस्बों में रहते हैं, छोटे स्कूल से पढ़े हैं या आपके माँ बाप ज़्यादा नहीं कमाते. Think big, trust yourself and work hard. मेरा भी एक सपना था. As a kid growing up in small villages and towns, I dreamt of living the lives of people I would watch over television, the lives of people I was reading about in the newspapers. I was fascinated by them. I was fascinated by the way they carried themselves, speaking in beautiful languages, carrying themselves nicely, doing golden collar jobs and working in figures I did not even knew existed back then. I was pretty fascinated by English as a language too, and this fascination of mine took me to watch a lot of Hollywood movies and English TV soap operas, and I had my elementary training, basic language training from there itself. पर उस छोटी सी दुकान, उस छोटे से घर, उस छोटे से कस्बे और उस छोटे से गांव में बैठ के बड़े सपने देखे थे मैंने. Hi everyone, my name is Himanshu Gupta, and I've recently secured All India Rank 304 in Civil Services Examination 2018. पर जिन सपनों की दुनिया में मैं आपको भी ले गया था, सच्चाई उससे बहुत दूर थी. I grew up in a small town in a small village, and I had most of my education from a small town called Siroli, which is in district Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh. My father worked as a daily wage laborer, and later on he opened a tea stall of his own, which we both of us used to run together. मैं और मेरे पिता साथ में वो चाय की दुकान चलाते थे. बाद में उन्होंने अपनी खुद की एक जनरल स्टोर खोली और जिसे वो आज भी रन करते हैं. My school was 35 kilometers from my place. That means I had to commute 70 kilometers every single day just to get my basic education. Traveling every single day also meant that I had to spend more time on commuting. I had less time to study. I also had to help my father in running the shop. So that means even less time to study for my board examinations and for my school. But I had to do it क्योंकि मेरा एक सपना था और मुझे उस सपने को पूरा करना था. They say necessity is the mother of invention. So I tricked myself into learning things at a lot faster rate and at a lot less time. मेरे पास कोई ट्यूशन का सपोर्ट नहीं था, कोई फाइनेंशियल बैकअप नहीं था, पर मेरे पास एक सपना था कि मुझे उस छोटे टाउन से निकल के ज़िंदगी में कुछ बड़ा करना है. उस छोटी सी दुकान पे बैठ के जब लोगों को मैं वो चाय की प्याली पिलाता था, तो उनके सपने सुनते सुनते मैंने उनके बीच में कहीं अपने भी सपने बुन डाले. Since I had zero tuition support, I resorted to self-study all throughout my life. And this habit has continued to this day as I've cleared civil services without any coaching whatsoever. But my life experiences taught me a lot. As I sat on that little shop and served tea to the customers and listened to their stories, I would often face people who could not even count money on their fingers, and that made me realize the value of education in life. I knew if I had to make my dreams a reality, I would have to get quality education, and that town does not have a very conducive environment for it. So basically, after 12th standard, I had no clue what to do in life. I was clueless, I did not have any guidance, but my father has this little 2G Nokia phone, एक छोटा Nokia phone जिसमें 2G कनेक्शन होता है, आप सभी जानते हैं, आपके पास भी बचपन में होगा. और उस नोकिया फ़ोन पे मैंने अपने ज़िंदगी की अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ और कैरियर पॉसिबिलिटीज़ के बारे में सर्च करना स्टार्ट किया. My ambitious dreams led me search ambitious keywords such as best universities in the country, best colleges in the country, and that's how I stumbled upon University of Delhi. I checked the previous year cutoffs, and I had a decent score in 12, so I thought maybe I could make it. That was the first time my dreams saw a ray of hope. A hope that maybe it is possible for me to convert them into a reality. With that dreams and hopes and aspirations, I came to Delhi and I took admission in Hindu College University of Delhi. I saw people around, and I was fascinated by them. People who were speaking fancy languages, who were coming from fancy schools and wearing fancy clothes. And I knew I would not have to just catch up with them, I have to outsmart them, outperform them, because the competition was tough. And I had to make a dent to make my dreams a reality. I thought maybe I'll go for a PhD abroad. I had decent opportunities because it commensurated very well with the dreams that I saw. A good lifestyle, a decent job, a quality life, and a lifestyle that I always admired. But something struck me. मैं इस देश में ही रहना चाहता था अपने ही लोगों के बीच में रहना चाहता था और अपने ही लोगों के बीच में काम करना चाहता था। मैं नहीं चाहता था कि मैं अपने माँ बाप, जिन्होंने इतनी मुश्किलों से मुझे यहाँ तक पहुँचाया है, उनको छोड़कर मैं चला जाऊँ। शायद यही एक रीज़न था, और वो पहली बार जब मैंने सिविल सर्विसेज के लिए सीरियसली ट्राई करने का सोचा। I started preparing for civil services without any coaching, and there were two reasons to it. First, I could not afford it financially, and second, because I always resorted to self-study throughout my career, so I thought maybe I could pull it one more time. In the first attempt, I failed, and I failed miserably. I was devastated. I thought I could not make it. I was in dire need of a financial backup because I had to support my family and myself. But at the same time, I knew that I had to make this work. So what I did, I joined myself as a research scholar, as a UGC NET GRF scholar in MPhil program, and the fellowship I was getting was decent enough to help me and my family. As I worked as a research scholar, it was slightly difficult for me to manage both at the same time, to do research at the same time to prepare for civil services. So I diversified myself and I compartmentalized my time. I reserved my mornings and my evenings for civil services preparation, and during the daytime I would go to the lab and do my research work. And this setup continued for a year. On 15th February 2019, I submitted my MPhil thesis. I defended it, and exactly a month later, on 15th March 2019, I gave civil services interview. And on 5th of April 2019, the results came out, and I was in. Thank you. That was a surreal moment for me. At a blink of a second, I could see my entire life running in front of me. From serving tea to people in that shop, to seeing my name in that holy PDF. In the end, this is what I want to convey to all of you. कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि आप गांव में रहते हैं, छोटे कस्बों में रहते हैं, छोटे स्कूल से पढ़े हैं, या आपके माँ बाप ज़्यादा नहीं कमाते। अगर आपके सपने बड़े हैं, तो आप ज़िंदगी में कहीं भी पहुँच सकते हैं। आपकी जॉब आपको एक से दूसरे कैरियर में ले जाएगी, आपके सपने आपको ज़िंदगी में कहीं भी ले जा सकते हैं। So think big, trust yourself and work hard, because trust me, dreams do come true. Thank you very much.